We took, it's a 117-inch wheelbase. It's a 6-foot chassis, truck chassis. And we took 8-foot bed sides, lined up the wheel well, brought it up, welded the headboard of a truck bed to the cab. Then we brought up the 8-foot bed sides, welded them to the headboard and to the cab, and built inner structure in the cab. Brought it up here. We took 7 inches out behind the rear wheel well to bring that length up, and then did a 5-degree pie cut. The front lays forward on a 67, so we laid the back forward 5 degrees, the same as the front. So you can
and one-piece tail.
One-piece tail. That's all and Marquez design LED taillights. And then we took a 67 Camaro bumper and did a big single exhaust in it. The radius of doors on the bottom gave it, everything has a rounded look. The hood's radius, the doors are radius, the corners of the tonneau cover, the bed are all radius. I didn't want any square corners in it. So the doors are electronically opened.
Okay. The back window and front glass is flush mount.
Is flush mount. We welded a plate on the inside of the body, and then they do a urethane or a glue that they glue it in just like the new cars. It's all. So the windshield.
And the chop, how did you do that? What's again?
Okay, so we lowered the top 2 inches, and in doing that, the way we did that is we took 2 inches out below the rear window. So the rear window stayed the same height, so it didn't shorten the window. So we lowered that, and then we took the A-pillar and laid the A-pillar back. And that gave it a different transition. It gives a much smoother transmission.
The front clip and body is all one piece.
The front clip and body. We took the fins out of the cowl, the air duct out of the cowl, welded the cowl to the fender, welded the rockers to the fender, took the core support and welded that to the front fenders. So this body is all one piece, front to rear.
Anything special on the grill?
The grill is well, the grill is the billet aluminum built grill, and the grill shells, we had to go to Missouri to get, you have to put steel in order to get the same color chrome in it. And so we built we had to widen a bumper 18 inches and then send it up to Sherm's Chrome in Sacramento. But the bumper, these grill bezels and the headlight bezels were all steel that we had to send away in order to get the proper colors to stay the same. Then in the bottom, on the roll pan, we did another cut and put a second grill down there as a reveal to kind of give it some character down on the bottom.
Now, some of the colors may not come out in the photo shoot, so tell me about the colors.
Okay, the upper color it's all DuPont hot hues, and the upper color is called a cosmic dust, and it's a bright silver with a lot of metallic and pearl in it. The lower color is a candy apple red, a special mix by DuPont hot hues, and then we did a third color to break the two up in it, but it's all candy pearls and then clear coated.
And it's clear coated. There are no transition lines.
There's no transitions at all. Now, this whole truck was painted silver. We painted the whole truck silver as an underbase, and then came over the silver with the red. And that's why it's got a bright underbase to it. We also took a hood, a donor hood, Goodmark, and cut the cowl out of the hood, and then grafted that into this. It's all steel. Center console, hood, everything. There's no fiberglass in this truck whatsoever. But we grafted the hood in, the cowl in the hood, and then welded a bezel around here and cut that out and grilled that. So it's a real air induction hood.
There's a bear claw in the A-pillar.
Correct.
Latch. And there is a remote down there, is that correct?
There's a emergency cable release.
Okay.
And it's a mechanical release down there.
Okay.
where otherwise it's electronic.
Okay.
So we did that in order to put the electric motor, the electric release in the A-pillar, and we didn't have extra wires in the door. And then just putting the pin in the door makes it a lot cleaner for show. And this was a little extra thing that you do.
Suicide latch.
A suicide. We have a door prop for the show circuit where it goes into the bear claw and hooks the door. And that gives the judge the ability to look at the truck and doesn't let the door swing wildly or have other people. This truck is obviously, it's an ISCA truck, International Show Car Association. It's a winner. We were at the finals in Lafayette, Louisiana. But so this is our show system with the truck. Okay, you have the AccuAir E system, E level, your ECU and your line brain, your tank and dual air compressors. This is part of the ISIS multiplex wiring. It's a module in the back. There's 3 modules in the truck for ISIS. We have 2 dry cell Odyssey batteries. On each side. They're both in step-in compartments. Eddy Motorsport aluminum hinges, Dakota Digital electric rams that raise and lower the lid. A fully aluminum lid built by Tankit, an aluminum manufacturing company here. I know you know. This was a calendar that was shot for 14. We're in the September issue of the calendar, and a full write-up on the truck there. And then as we went, we are in street trucks. We're a cover shot for Street Truck magazine.
September 2013.
And there's a whole complete article inside on
Okay.
it.
These magazines and calendars come with the vehicle?
Yes, correct. And here's custom classic trucks. And we have a full article in here.
Okay.
And here's Maximum Drive magazine. And we have a full article in there. We're also part of Good Guys. We're a Truck of the Year finalist. And so we're in Good Guys Gazette, which I don't have a
And I noticed there's some spare paint down in the corner down there.
Correct. There's both the red and the silver.
Okay.
Have the paint. I have all the paperwork, everything that pertains to this truck.
Okay.
Is all in here. For everything that we built, AccuAir and ISIS wiring, everything, all the paperwork that tells anything about this truck is all part of it. And then we just throw a truck book in there that we buy a lot of truck parts from.
Okay. It's like a cover.
There's a full truck cover for it.
Okay.
Oh, let me show you something. And then, besides what we have up front on the engine, which you'll see, we have a full set of air cleaners that go to the Hillborn injection. So when you run it on the streets, you have a
Super.
$900 set of air cleaner from Hillborn, but they're billet aluminum air, and then that goes with the truck, obviously.
Okay, great. Thank you.